Mateo Retegui is currently one of the hottest and most talked about striker in football. With his recent debut for the Squadra Azzurra against England, where he scored a goal for Italy in his first international match, followed by another goal in his second match for Italy against Malta, Retegui has put an exclamation mark on his name and for sure now gained some attention from scouts worldwide. But who is Retegui and why have you never heard of him, you may ask? Well, in today's video, I will tell you more about Retegui, his career and skills, and why he has the potential to become one of the next greatest strikers in modern era. Mateo Retegui was born on April 29 in 1999 in San Fernando, Argentina. Retegui holds both the Italian and Argentine citizenship, although he was born and raised in Argentina thanks to his grandfather Angelo Di Marco, who emigrated to Argentina from Sicilia. Retegui started his senior career with Boca Juniors, one of the greatest clubs in Argentina, who signed him years prior from River Plate, which is their rival club. Retegui was first promoted into the club's first team by manager Schelotto during the season of 2017 and 2018 in the Argentine Primera División, which is the first division of Argentine football. Unfortunately for Retegui, he stayed as an unused substitute on occasions against Arsenal de Sarandi and Estudiantes in December 2017. 1 year later, he made his professional debut on November 2018 when he got subbed in for the final moments of a 1-0 home win over Patronato. Boca Juniors saw the potential in Retegui and wanted to give him more time to play, which is the reason why they decided to loan him to Estudiantes for 18 months. During his loan for Estudiantes, Retegui scored 5 goals in 29 appearances. 1 year later, he got loaned to Talleres, where he was able to score 7 goals and 4 assists for the club in 61 appearances. Of course, those numbers don't sound that great at first if we are honest, but we have to keep in mind that Retegui at this time was still 18 or around his early 20s and already had 81 appearances in the first Argentine division at the end of his loan at Talleres. In February 2022, Retegui joined Tigre on a loan deal until the end of 2023, and this is where his star started to rise. During his season in 2022, Retegui was able to score 19 goals in 27 league games and another 4 goals in other competitions, and also provide his teammates with 3 assists, making it a total of 23 goals and 3 assists in 42 appearances, which are a great number for a player who got loaned to a club that isn't one of the top 5 clubs in Argentina, making him the top scorer of Argentina during the 2022 season. In the recent season, Retegui has already scored 6 goals for Tigre in 9 league appearances and is therefore the top scorer of the league once again. Although Retegui represented Argentina at U19 and U20 level and also played for Argentina at the 2018 South American Games, Retegui, who is eligible to play for Italy through descent, was nominated by Mancini to join Italy for the Euro 2024 qualification games and received his first official call-up to the Italian national team on March 2023. Although Italy lost their first qualification match against England with 2-1, Retegui was able to score his first goal for Italy in his first match. He was once again a starter 3 days later against Malta, scoring the 2-0 winner for his team. Retegui already made history as he is the first player to score in his first 2 competitive matches for the national side since Pierino Prati in 1968. But why would Mancini call up a yet unknown striker from Argentina to play for Italy who has never played in one of the top 5 leagues before and isn't even able to speak Italian? The reasons are simple. Italy doesn't have a striker who is consistent for the national team since the glory days of Mario Balotelli in 28. With Immobile, Italy has one of the greatest and most clinical strikers throughout the last 7 years since his move to Lazio Rome, where Immobile has scored 193 goals in 287 appearances for Lazio, which is absolutely insane. But the problem is, Immobile has only rarely been able to bring club-level performances to the Italian team, where he most of the time just disappeared during games or missed great chances. Other great strikers, like Samaka or Belotti, have the same issue as Immobile in the national team. Although they are great strikers on club level, they somehow aren't able to score goals for Italy. So Italy for years now clearly has a striker problem, and this is where Retegui comes into play. Mancini outed himself as a big Retegui fan and explained his call-up with a comparison of former Argentine striker Gabriel Batistuta, who to this day is one of the greatest Argentine strikers of all time. Batistuta joined AC Florence in 1991 till 2000, where he became the greatest goal scorer in club history. And Mancini sees certain comparisons between Batistuta and Retegui, as they are both from Argentina who played in or for Italy. But why is Retegui so special? What are his qualities? First of all, it is needed to say that he's a classic number 9, a player that is known for his pure finishing qualities, and Retegui is right-footed and great with his left foot as he's known to score many goals with both feet. Due to his height, being 6 feet 1 tall, he's also a player who can serve with crosses, especially since Retegui is also pretty good with his head and has a great heading accuracy. Due to his height, he's also capable of holding balls for his teammates around the box, and his greatest strength is his clinical finishing. Retegui is a player who doesn't need many chances and is capable to score from any position and angle. A true old school number 9. So what is he missing yet to become a world-class striker? His pace isn't the best and his dribble skills need improvement as well. Furthermore, he obviously needs much more experience. Retegui hasn't played in any top 5 leagues yet and therefore doesn't have much experience when it comes to play against different types of world-class defenders, which is very important if you want to be able to compete on world-class level. But through his appearances for Italy, he will for sure be able to get more experience, like for example when he played against England. There are already transfer rumors of clubs who want to sign him in summer, and the hottest candidates are AC Milan, Eintracht Frankfurt and Atletico Madrid. AC Milan would possibly be the club where Mancini and of course Italians want him to see, which would also help him to get a better feeling of the culture, learn the language and also play against and with some of his teammates from the national team. But I don't think that Milan would be the right choice, since Milan have a wide depth of great strikers they can use, and in Giroud they already have a great number 9 who is kinda similar to Retegui. So I don't think that he would get much playtime here. Atletico Madrid is a club that is still in desperate need of having a striker that scores goals for them for years now. Although they have great strikers with Griezmann, Depay and with Morata, a striker who's very familiar with the philosophy of Atletico, they always kind of struggle to score goals, since all of the just mentioned players aren't very clinical strikers. Retegui could be the man to solve this problem. The only problem I see here is that first of all, Atletico is a club with a very defensive playstyle, which could become an issue for Retegui and stop his development, as he would have to play in a role where he isn't a target person in attack and has to assist his teammates and distract the defenders, which would result into him not scoring many goals. So I don't think Atletico is the right club, although he would get some game time here for sure. So there's only Eintracht Frankfurt left, who I think is the perfect club for Retegui. Frankfurt, who are the recent Europe League winners, are a team with great creative midfielders like Kamada, Lindström and Kolo Muani, Götze and so on. With Buta and Max, they got 2 decent offensive wingbacks who can serve him with great crosses, and although Kamada and Lindström will probably leave in summer, Frankfurt will for sure find good replacements like they always do and keep up their offensive philosophy. I don't think that Kolo Muani will already leave the club in summer, and I think he will stay one more season, so Retegui and him could create a deadly duo in attack for Frankfurt in the upcoming season, and Retegui would become the main striker after Muani will leave the club. At Frankfurt, Retegui would have more time and patience to develop his skills and tactical intelligence, especially because the Bundesliga is a league that has clubs with great defenses, and is also a league that relies very much on logical plays and a flexibility of different tactics. Kolo Muani, Haaland, Lewandowski, Füllkrug are all great examples of strikers who were able to sharpen their skills in the Bundesliga, which has always been a great league for strikers to develop. So I'm sure Frankfurt would be the right club for him. Alright, what do you think of Mateo Retegui, and where do you think Retegui will go to? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day. Hey guys, before you go I want to ask you for a favor. If you like this video and want to see more football content or other content in the future, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Every subscriber will help me and my channel a lot to grow, so I'm very thankful if you want to support me. Alright, thank you guys and see you on the next video.